must be a way last quest for Sebastian. For devil. Wasn't that bad desk man?
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
Hello, these damn kids wandering around like crazy.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
I wish we actually had that option.
He won't listen to reason.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
He's messing with artifacts, and therefore it's probably messing.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse.
He's in control.
Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Depulso! Accio!
Kid is dumb.
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the great room.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Fringo!
Depulso! Accio!
There weren't this many Inferi before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian. Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Depulso! Confringo! Glacis! Incendio! Confringo!
Dependent.
Incendio!
Leviosa.
Maybe they're not cool if you're gonna combine stuff.
Hold on.
Revelio!
I was so worried about Sebastian, I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian.
Yeah, you think you can
Be
actually
careful.
stop this. That's not happening.
How many Inferi are there? Incendio! Confringo! Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. There's Sebastian.
Isn't this incredible?
No, it's dumb.
Sebastian, I told you. The relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
Control? I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you
Maybe he
done?
can.
Accio relic!
What is.
Solomon. The relic.
Oh, good. And then again, they don't have. Oh, that's not good.
You'll pay for this.
Why am I going by now?
Gone too far!
That relic is going to save Anne. You're supposed to protect us. The
I am protecting you, you
Finger.
foolish boy!
Take Fringo. Levioso. Confringo.
Confringo!
Levioso.
Accio. Incendio.
Glacis. Expelliarmus. Imperial. Descendo.
Glacial! Now you've gone too far.
Confringo. Confringo. Okay. Levioso. Incendio.
Incendio!
Mr. Salo.
Stop!
Glacius. Incendio. Levioso.
Levioso!
Compulsory.
It had to be done.
Expelliarmus. Levioso.
She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I love this kid, an idiot.
suffer. Avada Kedavra.
My God, how dumb are you? Dumbass kid. Oh man, Jesus, like that. He did.
No!
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done?
She done what you've done, you moron. This is all your fault. This freaking Tarzan slammer and
I must get out of here.
take with a key.
I can't let him leave.
What were you doing that kind of thing? My goodness.
Revelio.
What a useless protagonist. What's that? Excellent.
Bombarda!
No. Okay.
Revelio. Accio.
Did not realize that this was the last question.
Sebastian,
At least one
wait.
more. But he is going in jail forever, public. So he says,
Revelio.
Probably not gonna.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio.
Going to do this a lot of time. Let's finish up this quest.
Incendio. Glacius. Glacius. Accio. Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
Damn it, that would have stopped them.
What is it?
I'm gonna talk and explain you that's what it is.
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us, not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing
No,
curse.
you did not.
You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it.
You went too far, Sebastian.
I can't think right now. I need to leave.
I wouldn't say no one needs a gun,
I can't stay here.
but at the same time,
I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later at the Undercroft, all right?
this dumbass got his uncle killed. He deserves everything that's coming to him. Well, he killed his uncle. So, he deserves everything.
Revelio. Revelio. Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
If you hadn't been
I
distracted...
imagine the bells are just inside in the bell tower.
The sheer nerve taking them down. Oh, hello.
Drat! I'm not ready for Professor Bin's lecture. I forgot my pillow.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effects it had on the wizard milling industry. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts. Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Eargit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I think I know that name.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day.
Oh, of course. Odgok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Where were we? Oh yes. back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby.
Revelio.
Students can find him on
This isn't
display
quite
here in the
Let's keep
Bell Tower
searching.
Entrance Hall. I recommend that all students introduce themselves to this hero of Hogwarts.
Why do students always run when Peevesy wants to have...
Sewing buttons on witches and wizards' coats. Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Aphbuttle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment.
Revelio.
Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of loyal knights, or rather, statues.
What are you up to
I
now?
should clarify. Keen-eyed students will spot the statue of Sir Aphbuttle of the cheerful countenance nestled among the ranks. His fame was not won by vanquishing foes in single combat, nor by slaying bloodthirsty dragons. Rather in
Sir
training
Skagglethrop the
yards
Heedless
and
once
skulls.
challenged a mountain to a game of musical
His
chairs.
warm and approachable
Care to guess
demeanor
who won?
was celebrated by old friends and newcomers alike. I encourage everyone to make the waving statues
These bits of
of
broom are all that's left of a witch called Celine Wartnobby. Rumour has it.
This is a centuries-old likeness of Pangadon. Fearless mouse hunter and devoted study companion. People have always... I find that comforting. At least we're out of the classroom.
Revelio.
There's nothing quite so magical.
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Aphbuttle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Aphbuttle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Goblins and wizard kind will never trust each other.
Yes, well, it takes a cauldron to raise a chisperful, as they say. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise students, such as yourself, will learn from it. History is written by those who do their
Revelio.
schoolwork, so they say. Or at least, I like to say that.
We've all gone on another one of Binns' wild goose chases.
How can we do so much and accomplish so little?
Revelio. Revelio.
This unassuming smudge is rumored to be the location of the very first successful use of Bombarda. I suppose...
Oh, it's you! Just the...
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
If I'm honest, I'd say he had it coming.
Normally I'd agree with you, but he's my brother. I know what he did showed abysmal judgment on his part. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work in charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
Hogwarts hasn't been the same.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough. place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. Well, my feet didn't turn into beets. That's a good start. Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare. A sarcophagus. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
Revelio.
Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope it reverses the curse. I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Just a measly old troll, nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did.